Well, during this lesson, I want to explain you actually, and then I want to show you the old model to sell information and services based on information, which can be you are a consultant, you're selling courses, or you're selling, for example, agency services, or you put your information with some done for you stuff for your clients. And we need to understand the evolution from the old model, so where the period where all people were talking about the funnel, which is the perfect funnel to sell services or information. Maybe it's webinar, maybe it's a VSL funnel, maybe it's a direct buy, low ticket, blah, 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 this stuff, versus the new model that we need to follow in order to acquire these new hot leads, the hot mass of people that are ready to buy. Because, of course, we were suffering in the past, actually, in the recent periods, people that selling infobusiness, selling courses, they were facing a critical period because they weren't selling, okay? Because people are more aware about courses and information and stuff like that, and also people are are smarter in this period. So it's quite a bit difficult, more difficult to sell information. And people are in some way trying to adjust, to fix the funnel. So they will call probably what was the webinar funnel, they starting now to call it a masterclass or something like that, thinking wrongly that this will fix all the problem about the process. All the problem based mainly on the nurturing process, the education process. So let's go to my iPad actually, and let's talk about this old model versus new model that you need to follow in order to be profitable, in order to sell a high quality service. So, old model, okay, old model. People were doing this. For example, they have Facebook ads or, for example, Google ads. They were driving the traffic to the opt-in page. So this is opt-in page, which sometimes can be, for example, a VSL funnel, webinar funnel, or PLF, a product launch funnel with 4 videos, okay? All this stuff, they were, of course, acquiring leads, okay, to send emails, nurturing emails, and all the mails has the CTA to drive people to a sales page, okay, sales page, and then they understood they need to sell high ticket product. For example, they wanted to sell to 1,000 euros or dollars. They, of course, need a follow-up through, for example, WhatsApp or with sales call. Okay, all these things. These were basically, we can change with VSL, with webinar, PLF, blah, 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 masterclass and everything. But the process was it's quite this, okay? In order, of course, what are you selling? Maybe if you're an agency, you're selling different way, okay, but the process, the old way process to sell information was actually this. But we need to focus now to the new model, because this old model is kind of, we can say, saturated. It's not the right word to use, but the thing is, it's actually saturated, okay? Because people, I told you before, are aware more, okay? So in order to fix this, what we need to do? We need to follow the new model. New model, where is not centered by the course, only the course, okay, only the information. But we need to add another step, okay? So basically we can do this. Run, for example, Facebook ads or run Google ads. We have our source of traffic. The thing is, we can drive there in a community, okay? Community. Can be school, of course, yes. And what happened? Because the wrong part of this process, the bottleneck of this process is based on the nurturing model. We can send emails, but people are overwhelmed. People are receiving thousands of emails during the week, and sometimes we are not considered in the right way. People forget, people are distracted, and everything. So what we need to do in this case, the Skool community, which is a new model that where you can, it's an opportunity. Let's talk about the opportunity. It's a new way to acquire clients that are aware about their problems, yes, but at the same time, it's a new wave. We have new hot leads, okay? Because most of people think now people around the internet are more aware, so it's more difficult to sell. No. If people are more aware now, it means that we have a new critical mass of hot potential customers that we can acquire in this moment. We are kind of back in 2015, 2017 of the era of infobusiness model, where you can sell easily. But now you can sell easily only with improving your nurturing process. How to improve your nurturing process is not based only on emails, which are good to send every day, for example, but it's based on the community. A community where people can share and can get more info because they see other people, they see other persons, they are struggling with the same problem and they can ask. Okay? In a community based, for example, on Skool that is, for me, I using Skool, is the perfect tool to improve your nurturing process because it's always based on this. And of course, you need to understand this. Value first. In a period, in an industry where there are a lot of competition, in order to beat your competitors, actually, other people that are selling your stuff, of course you need to have a different positioning, a brand positioning statement, and it's okay. You need to communicate in a different way than the other one. You need to communicate why you are different from other, and especially what kind of problems you will solve. And when people, because there is a thing that is not changed actually, people feels every time lost, okay? And in a world that when people feel lost, we need to apply this principle, or the principle of community. If a person feels lost, but it feels at the same time is not the only one, it feels better. He feels that he can ask on the community to solve a problem. And, of course, the solution, you can provide the solution, you can deliver the solution, okay? But at the condition that you need to put value first. In order to attract people, in order to be people addicted to your information, it's important to give a lot of value, all the information. And the thing is, most of the entrepreneur, info marketers, they don't want to understand this because they are afraid to share information. Because they think, if I share information right now, I'm afraid that people won't buy from me because I'm giving too much information. This is not true. Because people are always in the needs of confirmation. So, applying this model, actually, you can beat your competitors because you're giving a lot of value, then convince people to buy, okay? And it's easier because if you have a community where is, of course, also social proof, people needs to be able to get results also with your free information. And trust me, I did in the past 18 months probably, or 2 years, yes, more than 300 consulting sessions. I prefer to do less consulting sessions. My prices are high actually, and I prefer to concentrate only to those people that actually have an idea, okay? And even I give them a lot of information during the consulting session, they need always a confirmation. They buy continuously another consulting session once they are undecided to some action, marketing action that they need to put, that they need to do. Okay, so trust me when I say, which is that it is actually a negative paradigm. Giving information for free, value first, an info business based on value first, trust me, will not ruin your business. Actually, it can improve your business model of info courses. So, you just need to apply this. I don't want to go deeper and create confusion in your mind. You just need this. The difference now, it's based on one only thing, the nurturing process. The nurturing process. Okay? And once you have a community, you have multiple sources when the nurturing can be done. For example, post content with value. Okay? Value. Also, people see other people's ask, and they see you reply. You reply and fix the problem, for example, or social proof. Someone that watched your free course, your free information, and get results. Okay? And this is a social proof. Then, for example, okay, perfect. You are doing something with your business. Do you want to improve more? You can schedule an onboarding call, which is basically a sales sales call. Okay? And here you will bring your prospect to give you money. Okay? And pay for the premium service, which can be your entire course or other information or consulting or done for you or done with you business. Okay? So all the thing to understand that the main problem here is the nurturing process. People are continuously bombed by a lot of information, lots of gurus that want to teach something, and there is a lot of competition, I understand this, but here we are in a new period with a lot of people aware, people they don't know how to decide, or they don't know who choose as gurus to take information, and the value, the added value in this case is the community. It's not just selling a course. It's not just about selling a course, watching a course, and don't get results because I don't know what I need to do. Imagine a client that buys a course from you and it's just him and the course. At the end of the course, he's already, again, lost. Okay, and the community is an added value to don't feel lost.